We'll see if Chachi can have the same performance. And now we get the Lissandra from Nukeduck. The lockdown onto the Akali. The potential perma-gank.
Roaming as well. This might be the first kill.
Wave crashing in. Bobo trying to stay alive as long as he can. He's going to have to interrupt a little bit of CC, but the knockup is there. The heal comes through. He wants to get a kill back, but a nice flash out from Chachi means it's just the first. Predator coming through. Hilla saying, where's the taunt going to go? It's going to be crucial. Flash out from Reckless. The chain CC is going to come through. He just needs to proc it, but it's blocked. Not going to get stunned. Still enough to get the kill. Schalke. It is the level 6, but Broxa not concerned about the Lissandra. He's got his eyes on the Cho'Gath. Going to use the ultimate there, trying to buy a bit of time. Subjugate. Is it going to be enough? Chachi now running for his life. He's so low. Looks like he's going to get cut down. Bwipo, will the kill get donated? One more parlay ought to do it. Bang! One shot, one kill. This is under the tower. Maybe he wants to deny. Is there going to be enough tower shots to kill him? This is going to be an awkward moment if he manages to get away with it. Is he going to get taken down? A beautiful.
They need to maintain the pressure they have now. Do not let Akali just freely scale in the mid lane.
Here we go. Predator pop 4, amazing. Where's the ultimate going to go? Who's smarter going to focus? They're trying to buy a bit of time. Reckless trying to find his escape route out. He's using Hylissang as the sacrificial lamb. Can Hylissang make it out as well? It doesn't look like it. Suppression there, and another kill for Upset.
Easy kill picked up for Schalke. They just did the Drake now.
Free access to bottom. The Gangplank ulti being used. The TP now coming down. Shen on the way in as well. Amazing wants to do something. Upset flashing backwards. Where is he going? He wants the TP to come in from the rest of the team. Is it going to be enough? It doesn't look like it. What was Upset doing? Wants to escape, but Nukeduck's here now too. Can Schalke? It was taken down by Broxa.
Exactly that. You can see that Broxa is moving up towards the top side.
We'll have the 2v2. There's a Chachi at a level disadvantage here. Predator's coming out. Broxa trying to buy a little time. Wants to disrupt as much as possible. Thrown into the Gangplank. They want to get a little bit more damage down. Is he going to be able to nom on him? Doesn't quite have it. Now walking away. Chachi is still alive. Suppressed and pulled back. Amazing.
Chachi get the kill, but we've got more action.
Now the bot side, the chain CC comes in once again. Hylissang dashing out, trying to make it to safety. Upset has to be careful here. The Blade of the Room King is there. He has a little bit more sustain. They want to buy it. The stun is going to come through. Upset's going to get it. Reckless looking for his life. One more stun. The flash forward. Reckless tries to shield up, but now he's put himself in range of Upset. Upset backs off. A brief moment of pause.
Oh, the two mid laners were looking to go down bottom lane, but they both stop. Amazing is around Caps, however. Nukeduck
onto Nukeduck. Oh, Caps goes in!
Ward saving his life. Nukeduck going to try to make it out to safety. He has the ultimate available if he wants to use it, but he needs to use it on himself. He goes in! Nukeduck doesn't do it! He doesn't have the reaction speed to press it.
And that's why this guy is the MVP of summer. Caps solo kills Nukeduck. Fnatic finally find an advantage.
Absolutely beautiful play, but now the fallout may be even worse for Schalke. Amazing trying to move into the backside. Caps could be in trouble. Most of the cooldowns have been burned, but it's Broxa all on his lonesome. Flash over the wall is going to be used in the end. They take down Hylissang. Schalke fire back.
We get the Rift help mid lane as well, getting some damage on the turret, and Bwipo is still sitting top lane. He actually will get the mid lane turret down. Fnatic took a lot of punches.
Up. I'm surprised that he chose not to use it. Caps getting himself a solo kill. This is
go invisible. You cannot get targeted, and you will just wait for your cooldowns, and then you try and kill.
18 minutes in, gentlemen, a slow siege.
Remember it, he's not going to be an easy target.
This might not be necessary. Amazing now pushing forward. The flash forward, the stun. They're just going to try to take down Hylissang. They're looking for a single pick, but Caps is immediately to the back line. He's dead! He has been laid down. That's 2 taken out. Schalke, clear road to the Baron. May just be enough to give them a greater advantage.
This whole composition was built around killing Caps, and that is exactly what Schalke just did. They had their eyes on the Baron. 22 minutes into the game, Schalke are looking good.
Broxa is hovering around. Flash is ready. Do not allow him to get into the pit. He doesn't have vision of the HP just yet. He's trying to get it.
Okay.
He's around.
Get it. Not going to get it. Cho'Gath locks it down, but he flashes in. He gets taken out anyway. And now it's Bwipo who has to run for the hills. That replay. Upset was on the verge of death. Despite everything being thrown into him, he was still only 20-30% health from a single combo from Caps.
It is going to be scary. But he's really the only one proactive on the big stage. Caps jumping in.
Here goes Caps. He has the Shen coming in now. If they take him out before the Shen can get there, Hylissang going to look for the chain CC. The Tomb has come out, trying to dash through, but not going to connect the taunt whatsoever. Upset is off to the side. Amazing is off to the side. Schalke may have found the flank. No one's going to get hit by the knockup, though. Caps is now running for his life. Schalke eyes on the tier 2 tower, but Fnatic aren't looking to give it up that easy. Bwipo here to clear the waves, here to stop the push in its tracks.
A lot of ultimates were used on the side of Schalke. I say that only Nukeduck's ultimate was used on the side of Schalke. Fnatic, on the other hand, have burnt through a lot. Nukeduck, he TP's back in top, applying pressure.
Trying to back off now. Broxa getting stunned up. Nukeduck needs to make it on safety, but Reckless is in the middle of everybody. He gets pulled back, but there's no follow-up damage. He could be first on the menu to go down. Bwipo taking down 1. Fnatic, is this the turn that they need? A moment of pause here as they back
from Amazing. That means he's going to flash forward, and he's going to try and grab someone.
5 members bot side. Gargoyle's stone plate immediately used. Vizichachi now running for his life, but he's getting slowly and steadily chipped down. The dash forward from Caps is looking potentially for the execute here. Wants to go in. Flippo trying to start it up. That's going to be Vizichachi taken out. Schalke now at a man disadvantage, but Upset's ulti comes in anyway. Caps, no ultimate cooldown to get him into the back of the fight, but he wants to get a little bit more. Flippo off to the side with the flank. One barrel could turn everything. Caps gets the shutdown. Schalke now trying to turn, firing into the middle of everybody. Upset remains untouched, and the double for Nukeduck.
Nukeduck turned that.
Caps needs to be careful. We'll just have to give up this turret here.
CC down. Caps is trying to play with the food, baiting, hoping to catch a cooldown. Flippo now too far on the front line. Caps once again leaping in and out. He's used both charges, the ultimate, however. That's going to be a crucial cooldown. The knockup is there. Vizichachi looking for a little bit of disruption. Holding onto the silence is going to use it onto Flippo. Buying a bit of time is amazing. Got to find his way into the backline. That's one kill. Take it down. Reckless next with the QSS. Just barely buying him safety, but the knockup from Vizichachi will be enough. Upset on a rampage. Schalke cleaning house in game 1.
Schalke, with all 5 members, find themselves 3 quick kills onto Fnatic. The Nexus is in their eyes in game 1. Those death timers are still very long. Schalke could look to end the game right now.
This Fnatic draft simply cannot get to the carries of Schalke. They're just trying to run away, and they hope Caps can then kill someone, but he's not allowed to get close to Upset and Nukeduck, and Schalke slowly but surely will get the first kill, second kill, third kill, and they're going for more.
Caps trying to find his way to the backline. He's desperate to get something, but goodbye to Broxa. Just the victory lap now coming through as they buy time. Caps isn't even the center of attention here. Schalke in game 1, they say, we don't care about your MVP. We're here to play. No, the Casio, the confidence coming in from Caps. Using the miasma, going to look to deny the mobility of this Yasuo.
So this time a little bit more scaling on both sides.
He played passive. He's waiting for the cooldown on it again. Caps' cleanse is available. Caps right now, if he's actually able to sit there and deal damage, Sion.
He sees Broxa, they're not sure where Sion is yet. Creeps are deleted before they get a chance to spot out. So has no.
Oh, nice dodge.
There's the pillar. Vander going to do what he can to stop this from happening. Upset does take a lot of initial damage. Vander now locked up, but he flashes out.
CC!
Immediate follow-up. CC, they're under tower. Take it down. The turn and burn from Schalke to punish.
Beautiful counter from Schalke. Vander, so much patience from using the ultimate. He didn't just throw it out immediately. He waited for the ulti to come out from Amazing, but now Caps, he is on his way bot.
Broxa pushing in, the pillar's there, Upset has no mana. Amazing trying to buy as much time as possible. The Shen is now returning, the stun has come out, they want to turn and bring this back. Caps running in, looking for a few kills to get it up, uses the ultimate, stuns him up. Looking to clean up house here, 1 kill, not going to get another one as Reckless takes it back. Schalke now running, Nukeduck needs to get out, he needs to make it to safety. Flash
Tried to force play in the bot lane, and they're able to pull it off. It did take a couple of extra resources, but they were able to make it happen. First Tower Blood goes down in Fnatic.
The carries, and now eyes on the prize here. Another beautiful sidestep from Hylissang to deny it for now. Buys a bit of time with the Spirit's Refuge. Reckless, don't think he's going to go on this one. Picked off by the side of Schalke.
Schalke pick up a free kill.
And on the Nukeduck, looks like he may have his eyes on the prize. Knockup isn't going to connect. Silence does. Immediately they're going to get a little bit more, but the tornado goes in. Now they want to fire back on the Caps, but Nukeduck's in trouble because Reckless is cleaning up. He wants to fire through the rest of this team. The tankier member is going to start to get cut down. The stun coming in. Upset is here, but is it going to be enough? It might be too little too late. Vizichachi is still alive. Upset ready with the turn. They're firing in. So as first on the menu, Zombie Sion going to come through. Another fight for Schalke.
Such a good had more time with them. A lot of these players are playing much better individually.
Beautiful pillar for Broxa, starts to fight off. They can't get the flash out because he's locked up in the miasma. Now they're going to try to fire back. Nukeduck in the middle of everybody. Caps now trying to get out with the Shen ultimate, but it's going to be enough damage. The knockup, the chain CC. Schalke take the 2.
Amazing.
And right now, Schalke are not making it easy for them. Back into the game, we see that Nukeduck has moved into that split push position and is working towards the Infinity Edge. He secures another tower over in favor of Schalke as Caps looks to do this.
Man advantage for Fnatic in the mid lane, but not able to use it to too much effect. Vizichachi roaming top lane. Could have used TP to deny that tower take, but doesn't want to give it up. Knows that the fight to come could be more important. Instead, Schalke will settle for getting a little more pressure on the bot lane and this Ocean Drake.
Yeah, this little trade is in favor of Schalke because the Drake is alive on bot side and there's of course no Rift Held top lane. Caps is going all in on Chachi.
Gonna have to run, has a lot of CC here, just gonna eat back. Silence comes out, wants to buy a bit of time. Knockup does connect as well, that's a low mana bar. Hylissang not gonna be able to push in. Has flash, is just gonna have to back off here in the mid lane, and Schalke continuing to grow their gold lead. 3 towers to 2, Drakes are tied up.
Let Upset spend his goal before they fight. They might not get a chance.
Hillsang now moving in. Reckless not going to connect there. So I was trying to find the follow-up ulti. They're holding on to the summoner spells. That's
huge.
Waiting for a little bit more. They're not going to burn anything yet. They're playing patiently. The tank is taken out first. So I was going to do a lot of damage on the backside of the fight. But Caps
As well, Schalke. They don't feel threatened by the Baron at all, and they're going in.
It is going to connect on the Reckless. They want the immediate follow-up. Caps trying to turn it back though. Fires out with the ultimate. Amazing now. Could get taken down the Mayas, but they're firing back. So as in the middle of everybody. The knock-up. The shutdown. Not today. Amazing. Another Varus ult goes wide. Very slow missile speed there, and Cap's going to immediately try to pick up Amazing. This could be the pick that starts up Baron, but they get multiple member knock-up. Nuke goes in. He sees an opportunity. Can they take down Hillsang? It's not going to happen. Upset uncontested for now. The Braum blocks.
They're going. They're killing it.
No chance to take it down. Fnatic are going to get Baron. Schalke now put themselves in the pinch, but Fnatic are just going to walk away with everyone out. Fnatic are pressing forward, continuing to push, continuing to try to force Schalke off this tower.
And Schalke, they used all their engage tools earlier on when trying to find that pick onto Fnatic, and now with nothing left, Fnatic feel confident to force this tower.
Here comes Soaz! Not going to find it, but the knockup will connect on the Upset. Reckless doesn't hesitate! He's got blood in his eyes, it's the right call. Vizicachi going to do what he can to disengage, though, now pulling back a rampage for Reckless on the bottom side, and Fnatic could look to end it here.
So many good fights from Fnatic. Great shot calling, how to engage. Soaz has been a huge difference in this game. Great science performance on his side. And Reckless, he's finding the backline, he's getting the kills.
Nuke taunted up, a beautiful engage from Hillsang, but Amazing is in the middle of everybody. Vizicachi trying to find the knockup, but there's too many members alive. Nuke goes down. Schalke go down, and Europe, your reigning champions, will not go quietly into that dark night.
Fnatic, they find themselves a win in game 2. The series is tied up.
Interesting choice now coming out. Worried, giving respect to Nuke in the mid lane, and Gnar rounding out this composition.
So now Schalke have drafted themselves, and he just started to group up around the mid lane, offer that assistance in the event that Schalke look to try to fight.
We might just get it with Amazing.
He's just going to throw him back right as he turns into Mini Gnar. This is perfect. He's going to get the max health damage from the Hyper as he starts to go in. Wants to chip through this tanky health bar. Soaz flashing back, buying a bit of time. Caps is here. The silence is in. It's hit both targets. Soaz now needs to run for his life. They have to be careful. The stun is there. Burst blood coming through for Schalke.
With a very low health turret standing right in front of him.
Grouping as predicted in Champion Select. Fnatic fighting as a unit, fighting as a team, not giving Schalke the chance.
QSS, so it delays snowball, and now here we go.
The lockdown comes through. The chain CC is going to go in down from below. Not quite going to be enough to Shen. Stopping it, but Broxa going to grab the kill in the end. Fnatic now barreling down mid lane. Sights set on their second tower of the game.
And that's what we said from before here. This Fnatic team can play around mid lane, so Caps' Malzahar will be a lot more effective.
Tom goes in. Broxa could now be in trouble, but Shen going to buy a little bit more time. Now taking him out. Caps could be next on the menu, but Vander is running for his life.
To be finding kills at this point in the game. This LeBlanc needs to get ahead, and now that he is zero,
He can play around, and he is building towards a second damage item.
And they commit a little bit more. Hillsang does manage to pull LeBlanc back. Has suppressed the Shen, though. They're just going to keep chasing through. They want the chain CC to go in. Down from below. They have the reset onto Hillsang, but they can cut him down before he gets anything else. That is one kill picked up. Upset on the backside, but the reset of the Mythic Mystery he's all but dead. Is he going to go down in the end? The Airy proc's not enough. They barely managed to make it out on the side of Schalke. Nuke clone is there. Chachi, this is your moment. Reckless will surely kill you, but you might take one down in the meantime. Mega Gnar not enough. Nuke running for his life. Soaz on the backside and Amazing in no man's land. He's going to get cut through. One more stack on the plasma. Taken out in the end. The shutdown for Soaz. The flash forward and death from the Acathian Rain.
And Fnatic find themselves 4 quick kills as Schalke fall further and further behind in game 3.
Reckless now running though. Upset, hungry for blood. Flashing forward. The Shen ulti coming in. Is it going to be enough? The dash, the flash, the extension, the shutdown on Reckless.
Oh, let's see. Swords, Broxa on the way.
Upset, he's been the best Ezreal player in the league, but can he outplay this scenario? Buying a bit of time for Vander, but they don't even worried about Upset. They know the Ezreal can't kill them fast enough. They just want to pick off the Shen. Hillsang is here. He's stealth up. They can't see him coming, but the Ghost Water Dive alerts them. They know he's on the wave. Can he outplay this hook? Has to dash over the wall, but he doesn't have the E. He gets taken down in the end. Fnatic take out Upset.
And Fnatic are
Right now, Fnatic are more than happy to keep this game stayed.
Yeah, Gnar will do his job, but Nuke can't do almost anything. If he goes to a side lane...
Difficult to get away from. Ghost Water Dive forward. Where's the Bone Skewer going to go? Using the ulti to get himself into it. Pulling Upset back. A beautiful play. The best pike in the world, you said, Deficio.
Excellent execution from Hylissang. He uses the ult.
Silence on the Nuke Duck. Shen ult's coming in as well. They're bringing the whole team to bear. They're ready for a fight if it needs to happen. But Ornn is looking for an engage. The taunt does not stop the re-engage from the rest of the team. Amazing just trying to buy time. Can they deny the Baron? Eyes on Vizichachi's rage bar. The rest of the team going forward. Nuke Duck now trying to run, but the chains has revealed him to be the real LeBlanc, and they're backing off for now.
Oh my god, Schalke actually managed to defend right here. Fnatic will look.
Infernal Drake falling for Fnatic. 3 Drakes to 0. Fnatic continuing to build these small advantages.
Now, often you would expect Schalke to
One right now, and they're going to get pulled back, but does continue to pressure the top side. Ornn looking to start a fight. Is it going to be enough? It should be enough to secure the tier 2. Schalke not in a great position to contest this one. 4 members of Fnatic are here. They're ready to go. All 5, actually.
S is now ready on Upset. That is huge. Oh, it's actually Schalke trying to fight here.
He goes in, Upset goes forward. Nuke Duck just trying to find Reckless. Does go right back. Very lackluster. Ornn wants to turn this one. They're all grouped up. 3 members hit by the Ornn ultimate. Vizichachi off to the side. The strong Gnar. The gold advantage on the Gnar. Not going to be enough. Goodbye to Vizichachi. Amazing trying to fire back on his sword, but the cleanse is there. The spellbook going to make sure that he can get out of that one. Amazing running. Reckless sees the kill in his sights. Hylissang.
Fnatic, they have the smite and the Baron in their eye.
Lower and lower. Can they get anything else? Leaping into the middle of the pit. He has been taken down. There's no way that they can get it. The Baron goes down.
4 members of Fnatic move towards him, and they can easily kill him.
And look at Amazing flashing in on towards Soaz, thinking that they can get themselves a 1-for-1, but the rest of Schalke recognize we're going to get collapsed upon if we hard commit onto this Ornn. This is not the kind of fight we want. They end up losing their jungler, and now Fnatic, 5 members strong, all Baron buffed up, level 17 caps, are breaking into the base of Schalke.
On the cusp of taking it to match point. Will Game 4 be the end of this series? Fnatic well on the road to getting their 2nd win here. Difficulty though as Nuke Duck tries to find an avenue, tries to find an opportunity. Hylissang playing with his food on the bottom side, trying to buy a bit of time. Here comes the engage. Upset going to dodge, but Cap's now in position to fire back. Not going to connect there. Backing off a single inhibitor down. Multiple members, 5 of Fnatic, other than Hylissang on the bottom side rather. Pushing forward, looking for a little bit more. 2 inhibitors should be the prize, but Soaz finds an engage. No one is going to follow up. Fnatic happy to play this one slow. Happy to take their time on the waves. They've kept Vizichachi throw back, buy a little bit of time with the slow. Is he going to do it? The greatest hit could come out. Schalke on the side. They're trying to pick off Caps. Is it going to be enough? Banner goes in as well, but Upset is just now getting into the fight. They've already turned it. Fnatic are still winning despite the favorable engage for Schalke. Reckless on a killing spree, and Vizichachi running for his life.
Schalke cannot win these team fights. They don't have enough damage. Fnatic are even chasing for Chachi again, but he's gonna stay alive. They don't need to actually try and kill this Gnar, just go for the base.
Look at the death timers on Schalke Fnatic. They played towards their win conditions beautifully. They shut Nuke Duck down. They weren't allowing him to be the big carry to bring forth the Year of the Duck, and they have their eyes on securing their 2nd win in this series.
Fnatic now pushing, Upset flashing back and forth. They're trying to dance around this, but I don't know if it's enough. Mega Gnar on the way from Vizichachi. Has to be careful. He gets leaps in, though. Can't get the reset, but the pillar there is beautiful. Tries to pull it back, but immediately the ulti comes out. Goodbye to the Gnar! Goodbye to the advantages for Schalke. Upset now running. QSS comes out, and Empowered Cannon almost takes him down in the end. Fnatic, eyes set on the Nexus. They're looking to take it to match point. They're looking to solidify the advantage, and Fnatic find the win in Game 3.
They saw the LeBlanc.
Something that,
all right. All in, gentlemen. He's leaving nothing left.
they're going team fight too. You know, Aurelia is one of the stronger team fighters.
There's no boots, no Predator, but he's going for the gank.
Trying to pull it back. A lot of damage immediately goes on to Upset, but Reckless is low on mana, and he's already burned the Feather Collar. Pull back. A little bit more damage could come in. The chain CC does land. Reckless, though, still trying to fight, still trying to fire back. Has the flash, but doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this one. First blood for Upset. That's just what Schalke needs.
What was looking for never happened.
Now another gank.
Soaz in trouble. Predator coming out from Amazing one more time. Tries to dash out to safety. Body slam. Where's it going to be? The flash away from Soaz. Good reaction there.
It's a great start. Mid lane.
Already looking for the all-in, but he's missed the flawless duet. That's going to be massive. Not even disarmed on the side of Caps. He's making it out to safety. But the Ignite goes in. He needs the shield from it, but he can't get it. He's not in range. Predator will be fully ready to go. 3 stacks currently. Wants to get the follow-up, but is going to knock him back right forward. The chain CC. Beautiful execution from Amazing.
That was so good from Amazing. We criticized his Gragas in the draft, but he is changing things.
Here comes Proxy to the pull him, slap him together, get a kill back. Well played from the jungler.
Soaz, but Broxah's not done yet. He is hanging around.
Chachi leaping in, is going to try to pull him back under the tower. Soaz is trying to chain the CC. The silence is there. Now the Shen is coming in, but I think it's too little too late. He gets taken down in the end.
Man, Zach good for Fnatic, and it's Broxah, the Rock, pulling the team back.
Flash forward, extending the engage. The charm has connected. Upset is all but dead at this point. One more auto do it. Can he make it out? The heal comes through. Hylissang grabs the kill.
Upset tries to defend the tower without his support. He ends up overstaying, and all the summoner spells get burnt as Fnatic find themselves 2 quick kills. Now the TP comes through to defend the Fnatic bot lane.
Nukeduck debating if he even cares. He's ready to go for it. Caps now pulling the team back. He's going to use the flawless duet to lock up a member, but they flash out. The immediate lockup comes through. The damage reduction, not enough. No depth to find today.
Caps, he is overextended just a bit.
Predator going forward. They're matched in level. Caps is still so far behind as an individual. He's going to use the movement speed to get out. Amazing. He's knocked it back. That's disastrous. Now Soaz is in the middle of the team. Horn not going to get used quite yet. Upset is here if they want to try to fire back, but burning so many cooldowns already. There he goes! Upset says goodbye. One stun does connect, but it looks like the tower will fall in favor of Fnatic. The goal
Ends up getting killed. Now,
bot lane.
Here comes Chung.
Predator comes out. Dragon's Cask already forcing out the defensive ulti from Reckless. Now charming up as they look for the disengage, trying to find the re-engage as well. Caps is on the way, but Nukeduck is here. He's in the middle of everything. The Aurelia is trying to pop off. The resets are coming through. Dash and taking one down. The Blade Surge enough to close it out.
Schalke hate Reckless.
At this point, they just want to get a turret.
Tower getting lower and lower. Nukeduck not feeling things back into their control.
You can see Brox are hanging around the top side of the map. Nukeduck needs to be aware that he's not in a in-game spikes as well. You've got to look at Schalke's comp and realize that this is a strong 2-item team. Upset already completed the Iceborne Gauntlet, well on his way to completing the Muramana. The Trinity Force has finished on Nukeduck, and Cho'Gath is Cho'Gath. He's always going to be relevant with that ulti, but now he's getting collapsed
Cho'Gath now is going to get collapsed on. It looks like they need to cut through his health bar. Vizicachi buying a little bit more time, but the Zac is on the way in, is going to knock him up in the end. Vizicachi cut down by Fnatic.
And Schalke, they need to find pressure elsewhere, but only Nukeduck is sitting in the top lane. I don't know if he's going to be able to secure that tag. There are still 5 members of Fnatic. They're not going to overflow.
Oh, bottom lane. Nukeduck will get his turret, so it is still a trade. Oh, stop another recall.
Recall interrupted. They may look for the re-engage here, but they have to be careful. 5 members strong of Fnatic. Schalke realized their mistake. The Predator still active from Amazing. He might still look for a kill here. Reckless all on his lonesome is just going to walk out of the jungle. Amazing in the passive stack as best he can on the minions. Now Upset chasing down Soaz. Vizicachi and Amazing are on the way, looking to give the same treatment to the enemy top laner that their top laner received moments ago. CC comes in more than enough with the damage from Upset to close it out.
Teams are just always trading here. Fnatic gets something bot lane, well, Schalke gets something top. Now they swap it around. It's Schalke getting a kill bot, but it's Fnatic pushing in mid. Nukeduck is sitting here trying to defend, but he's against 3 members.
He's going to use the ultimate. The TP does come in. He's now going to try to line up the stun. He manages to hit 2 members. He's going to continue going forward, but the charm comes in as well.
Shen,
Defiant Dance still pulled back into the middle of the team. Shen is there. He's going to block as much damage as possible. The ult is there if they want to re-engage, but Caps is here as well. Upset does not care. He's starting to trade back and forth. Fnatic are on the way down. The Oran Horn has been blown. Silence going to stop anything else from going through, but Vizicachi needs to make it out. He has the flash available, but it might be too little too late. It's absolutely going to be Vizicachi dying here. What can Schalke get back in return?
And yet he's far pushed forward near an enemy. One there fighting.
The engage going through Amazing, trying to make his way out, but the Predator means he doesn't have any tanky stats. Nukeduck now needs to turn this fight back. Gets the engage potentially as an option, but will not take it. Soaz goes for the side. Nukeduck, can he outplay this one? He is running back to safety. Fnatic in complete control of the Baron pit, but will they start it? Looks like the answer is yes.
There's no jungler now for the side of Schalke. TP coming in from Chachi. He does have the ulti. Fnatic immediately disengaged.
Nukeduck buying a bit more time, delaying the escape. Vizicachi just trying to make sure this Baron does not go down. This is not a winning fight for Schalke, but they will stop the Baron, and that's the consolation prize.
And now we get it again. Fnatic, they see an overextended Cho'Gath. Instantly they kill him. Go for Nukeduck.
Zac, Nukeduck. Defiant Dance going to buy a bit more time, but he is going to get taken out in the end. The ulti not enough. Another pick for Fnatic.
Huge mistake there for Schalke and Nukeduck. 8-6 is the kill score, but the Baron is the focus for Fnatic. They have 5 members strong. Amazing is back alive, but Fnatic with so much more control.
Swords is on the side with the Ornn ulti in case Schalke step forward. Joins his team now.
Can Amazing do it?
7k health. The Oran Horn blown, the engage comes out. Vizicachi trying to buy a bit more time. They have the Cho'Gath, the beautiful combo. It goes in. Vizicachi takes out Hylissang. Can they actually win this fight? Upset untouched, but his mana is low. He's still doing so much damage. Reckless now in trouble, but the double 80 carries or the double carries are there. Reckless now pulling back. Brings back the feathers. That's the turn that they needed. Oh, going for more. Caps and Reckless now going to step forward. This could be disaster. Upset goes in. He's going to get it. Reckless running for his life. Not today. Taking out the double for Upset.
That was an amazing team fight. Upset comes up clutch. Reckless nearly saves the fight. It ends up with no one winning anything. This game is still on a knife's edge.
What a team fight, and man, Schalke need a win. That blocks out.
Run, Upset,
Wants to stop it. Upset gone.
You need to show that you can carry this late
the engage comes in. Prox wants to get it started. Soaz is there for the backup. Upset not going to get locked up quite yet. Has to immediately leap out to safety, but Hylissang stops him from coming back. Already a man advantage. Nukeduck on the way in. Is it going to be enough? Amazing just tries to disengage.
And it's another Fnatic engagement.
And the gold still dead even, gentlemen, as we approach the 30-minute mark.
All right, we slowed down a little bit. My eyes on Hylissang, though. This guy still has flash, still has ulti. He could be the game changer for Fnatic.
He's waiting, he's looking for that opportunity. When are the movement cooldowns going to be burned by Upset? When can they cut through that major damage source on the side of Schalke? Broxa, though, very low. He's going to find an opportunity quite yet. Hylissang now looking forward, gets it started off. Vander now trying to interrupt with the taunt. Nukeduck looking for a way to the back line, but Upset remains untouched. Sadly, Vander going to get cut down immediately by Reckless. Buys a bit of time with the stopwatch. Upset now looking for a little bit more. Nukeduck does try to get out, but he's so low. Schalke cut down by Reckless in their final moments. That's the Quadra. He wants the Penta, but Upset's not going to let it happen.
You can't out-teamfight Fnatic in the late game. Many teams have tried, many teams have failed. Reckless finds himself a quadra kill. Fnatic on track to get their 7th EU LCS title.
Those are the cold-blooded eyes of Reckless. He knows no mercy here in these final moments of the game. Schalke, this will not be your first final.
Oh, Upset is trying alone right now, but all of Fnatic will just force him back.
Fnatic will not be stopped, gentlemen. They will not be denied. And for the 7th time, Europe, Fnatic are your champions! A dominant showing in the final moments. Fnatic proving that even when Caps is put down, the rest of the roster will rise up around him and carry home the victory. Their 7th EU LCS title. Their first seed at Worlds in Europe since 2015. We all remember that roster, and we're all going to remember this one.
Fnatic have looked dominant throughout the year. Devastation for Schalke. They played their hearts out in Game 4. That final team fight is what decided everything. But Fnatic, as they often have, come out on top.
Joy on the faces of these players, of the coaches, of the support staff, knowing that they earned this. Knowing that their place at the top of Europe was absolutely justified and continuing to prove that no one can contest them.
They've had 11,000 fans in Madrid screaming their name, screaming for Fnatic, and they deserve this.
Here we go, folks, the moment. The team gathers around, 6 men strong, support staff behind them. Fnatic, champions of Europe. As the interview gets ready. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to watch this final for the EU LCS Summer Final. Reckless, Caps, and Soaz. They are your choices for Player of the Series. Head over to @LoWSports on Twitter and vote on the poll. Let us know what you think. Contribute to this glorious moment. For now, let's head down over to Quickshot to talk with the victorious champions.
Madrid! Let me introduce to you your Summer Split champions! Gentlemen, this crowd has been fantastic. We are getting set up for PGL in just a moment or two, but Summer Split MVP, after Game 1, I worried for you. What did you think after being smashed in Game 1?
So we had a lot of issues Game 1, but I think a lot of them came from both Skarner having a lot of pressure, and the fact that we gave a lot of kills early. So we were still very confident after Game 1.
What was the mood backstage like? Going down 0-1, what was the support staff and the team chatting out? Obviously, Whippo started, then swapping out Soaz. Reckless, talk me through what was happening backstage.
So yesterday we had a talk about situations where we might lose this series. And, thanks. Wait a minute.
Actually, I take back the question. Can you explain to our viewers at home what this means and who you spoke to ask if it was okay to do that on stage?
What does finals mean?
Specifically the pose.
Oh, so I'm good friends with Alvar, who's the coach of Mad Lions, and I saw that they were dominating the LVP, so I wanted to do their gesture.
That's what I was hoping for, Madrid. Let's just turn back to celebrations. Reckless, it is another title under your belt. You hear the support from the fans here in Madrid. We know the support from the team on stage. What does winning yet another trophy and being world seed #1 for Europe mean?
It means that I'm one step closer to being the best European player ever to play the game. So I'm very happy, of course, because now in 2019 I might have 6 trophies, which ties Yellowstar. And he is so far to this day one of the best, or if not the best, European players. So I would like to surpass him in 2020, and after that keep going and see how long I can do it.
I think Madrid's behind you. A man that's going to be chasing the title of best European player ever, but started later. Caps, first MVP, back-to-back titles now, looking forward to Worlds. What does it all mean and what are you thinking about?
So we just want to prove ourselves. I feel like EU has been not performing too good at Worlds for a while now, and we want to change that. So this is our Worlds.
#1 seed going into the group stage, going into the draw. First time Fnatic has been the #1 seed since 2015. Caps, when you know what you want to accomplish, and you know you have the thousands of fans in the venue, the thousands of fans at home, does that put more pressure on you, or does that fire you up to go further?
We've always had the Fnatic fans supporting us, but this year it's been completely crazy because we started winning. So I want to thank everyone, and your cheers give so much. It can turn the tides. You know, if we are down in a game, if you hear the crowd go crazy, then you can bring it back.
Can bring it back to back, in fact. Production, can you confirm for me the player of the game? The 3 options that we had were Soaz, Caps, and Reckless. And the winner, the player of the series for your Summer Split Finals is Reckless! Reckless, I'm going to turn to you before we head over to the post-game lobby. After seeing Whippo play most of the Summer Split, after seeing the meta come back into AD carry favor, and for you to close out the finals with a quadra kill and be awarded player of the series, how do you reflect on the entire Summer Split?
So the entire Summer Split was kind of a waste for me because I was mostly on the sideline and I didn't really get to impact the team's success that much. But at the same time, I think it was really valuable for everyone else because they got to grow without me. So now that I'm back, I feel like I have much less pressure to carry and I can rely on someone like Caps to take most of the weight. And also I want to add that if it was up to me who got player of this series, I will give it to Soaz. I feel like he gets a lot of shit, honestly, for being who he is. And he comes in at finals like this and just smashes 3 games straight. I don't know, I feel like he just deserves more credit than he gets.
Madrid fans cheering Soaz earlier. Here's Reckless's vote. Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you to go get set up for post-game lobby. Thank you so much for the interview. You can hold on to that and take it with you. Right now, we're going to head back up to the caster desk while we get those 2 set up. So